Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our webinar. I am Brittany Bryson. I will be hosting today's webinar, and today with me I have Sarah Fields, who is the president of Jetta.
Good morning, everybody. So, thanks for joining us today. I appreciate everybody taking the time to log on and listen to what we have to share with you today. So a little bit about myself. Many of you, I recognize many of the names that are logged on. For those of you that are not as familiar with me, my name is Sarah Fields, and I've been the president here at Jetta for about 4 years, and it's hard to believe I've already been here for 4 years. Time has flown by. And a little bit of background on how I ended up at Jetta. My past life, or all of my career, has not been in the plumbing industry. In fact, I have spent most of my life in the sporting goods industry. You may think, well, that seems a little bit strange to go from sporting goods to plumbing. But I spent most of my life as a product designer, a marketer, and a salesperson. I spent a lot of time doing sourcing and product development in Asia. And that was kind of my background. So I have a fairly well-rounded history and development of my business skills. And a few years ago, I was interested in making a change, and Jetta actually recruited me. And I have to admit, when I first heard about Jetta, I really was not that interested. I thought, you know what, I'm a sporting goods person. I'm going to be staying in the sporting goods industry. And I came over to Jetta to meet the people, and there was something about this organization that felt really nice. And I thought about it for a while, and I came back and I talked to the people here at Jetta again and met the team again and spent more time here. And there's something special about this organization that just spoke to me and said, you know what, this is a place where I think you could belong. And I have not regretted that decision for a minute. This is an organization that is truly special in terms of the team and the connection that we have, and the caring, the passion that we have, not just for each other, but for our customers too. And I'm very grateful for that and thankful for that every single day when I walk into Jetta. So I want to talk a little bit about our culture and what drives us every single day. When I walk through and I visit with our customers, I try to always ask, what is it that we do well and what sets us apart in the industry? And I get back very consistent answers, and these are answers that I'm very proud of. You know, I always get told that, you know, we're very reliable, we're dependable, and that we make it easy for you guys to do business with us. These are some of the best things for a president to hear when we walk through and when we're visiting with our customers. You know, I rarely have to hear about complaints or issues, but instead I get praise for the wonderful job that our team does. And what I like about that too is that it supports the mantra that we talk about here every day at Jetta. So every day our team mantra is to nurture relationships and exceed expectations. We talk about that throughout our entire organization, and we try to strive to do that every single day in every single department. And so for our customers to confirm that those are the things that we're focused on and those are the things that you guys are experiencing with us is very gratifying, and we're very appreciative of that. So a couple of the things that resonate really well into what we like to focus on. You know, yes, to the outside world, we're a bathtub manufacturer, but what we focus on here is making our business run as smooth as possible to make it as easy for you to do business with us. One of the things that we are very, very focused on here and have been for the last few years is improving our deliveries. We want to make sure that we're delivering our product on time and when you need it. This is a major focus for us here at Jetta. And we've been focusing on reducing that lead time consistently. So in 2018, we actually are very proud to say we had 94% on-time deliveries, and that average lead time is about 5 days. That's our shipping lead time from the time we receive the order to the time it leaves here. That's far exceeding our actual published lead time, which is around 7 to 10 days. And one of the reasons that we do that is because we made a major transition in our organization, and we are now very committed to holding inventory here and anticipating the needs of our customers. And whereas not too many years ago, everything here was made to order. Today, we actually stock a large amount of products, and about 70% of what we actually ship is coming out of inventory. And that is one of the big things that we've changed to make sure that we keep our lead times as short as possible. I'm really happy to say that we have started out 2019 even better. I was just looking at the numbers for how are our shipping trends looking at for the year, and I was really excited to see that actually so far year to date we have shipped to you 97% on time and an average lead time of 4 days. So we had strived to improve that again this year, and so far this year we are doing that. And here in a little bit I'll talk about something else that we have going on that's even going to make that even better for us. So one of the things that we talk about with our team all the time is listening, and we try to listen really, really well, and not just listen, but we want to make sure that when we do listen that we act on the things that you tell us we need to be doing, or we at least give you feedback on what we heard. So in our organization, we call this "You ask, we deliver." And this goes throughout the organization. There's a big focus on this with product. So we're very, very focused on, if you guys ask us for something as a company, even if we don't have that product today, we certainly want to be challenged to provide that product to you. And we would go out of our way to make sure that happens. We've done special products for special customers. We've built special tools for special projects. And so it's not unusual for us to do that. That doesn't just come with product, that comes with service, also logistics needs. We've built custom logistics programs for people. And so one of the things we pride ourselves on is that if you ask us for something, we work really, really hard to deliver that or to improve our service. And we have around 4,000 SKUs that we actually offer. I think a lot of people are surprised that our product line is that vast. And that doesn't include anything that we'll do from a custom standpoint. So we're very, very proud of that we do actually have about 4,000 SKUs. Now we don't carry all 4,000 SKUs in inventory, obviously. Of those 4,000 SKUs, about 20% of those actually represent about 85% of our business. And as we've been able to identify that, those 20% SKUs that represent 85% of the business are what we carry in stock or are in the process of being made every single day. One of the things that we're proud of here is that we specialize in specialization. I think, well, what does that mean? In some ways, that does mean that we'll do just about anything to customize a tub to meet a customer's needs. But we take that one step further. And so, for example, we were recently working on a project for a customer. We had a customer that needed a tub that just happened to need to be about a ½ inch shorter and a ½ inch shallower than our standard tub. Now, granted, this was for a fairly sizable amount of tubs. And so we were challenged to provide this product at exactly these dimensions. So our team went to work and has actually built temporary jigs that we can mount onto our existing tooling to modify that product to the exact dimensions when we make it for that customer that they need. So that is the extent that we will go to specialize and provide custom products for a customer when they need it. It goes beyond the product, though, because that customer also has a very, very specific logistics need, has very specific about when that product has to be delivered, even down to the time of day. And so we are presently working on ironing out the details of a logistics solution to also serve that customer with what they need. I think what that really goes to show is that, you know, we love to be challenged. We love for you guys to challenge us with things that maybe we don't provide for you today, but you're having a hard time with meeting the needs of your customer, either with logistics or dependability, with quality, with the type of product. And so please don't ever be afraid to ask us to do something special for you. We cannot always say yes, but we try to do the best that we can to provide that whenever we can. And that's something that we really enjoy doing. So one of the other things that in keeping with our wanting to exceed expectations, customer service and the customer experience is crucial to us. So here at Jetta, we don't think of customer service as a department. We call customer service a commitment, and that runs through our entire organization. So every single person in every single department in this organization knows that they have to keep the promise that we make to our customers. Those basic promises are we provide products at premium quality, on-time delivery, which I've already talked about, and a stress-free and pleasant customer experience. One of the things that we focus on here too is we want to make sure that we make it as easy as possible and as stress-free as possible to do business with us. So we know that we make mistakes when we are human, and we do occasionally make mistakes. And then one of our goals is to make sure that when there is a mistake, we take it out of your hands as quickly as we can and resolve that issue for you as fast as we can. In fact, probably 70% of our customer testimonials are feedback and comments about how well we have done this for customers that have had an issue. We're very proud to say that our warranty rate for our products in 2018 was less than 3%. That included things like freight damage and minor nicks and scrapes to a product. The majority of those are fairly minor things that we're able to take care of for you in the field. When we do occasionally have a big problem, we work very, very hard to make that our issue and make that go away for you. So what do we have going on in 2019? Well, I'm really, really excited to talk about these three things. One, we have a new distribution center. Secondly, thanks to, I talked about that listening skill and getting feedback from our customers about what we need to be doing. We just very recently had a conversation, and I think some people that are on the webinar with us today, about e-learning. And so we will be diving into that. And then also we are improving our internal systems to help provide service to you. But the first thing, the most exciting thing I want to talk about there is the new distribution center. Last year, we decided to invest in a new distribution facility. This original building, Jetta, was originally built back when everything was made to custom order and pretty much kind of came off the production line and shipped. And obviously, we don't do business that way very often anymore. Today, things are made to go into inventory. They're made to stock. We're shipping truckloads. And our facility was not set up to do that. We have a very, very strong commitment, as I already talked about, making our lead times as short and as efficient as possible. So we knew to raise that standard even further, that we needed to change the way we were managing inventory and doing our logistics. So about this time last year, we made the decision to invest in a new distribution center. And I'm very excited because actually this week, the racking is going up this week, and we are just a few weeks away from moving in. What this is giving us an additional 30,000 square feet of space, 4 new truck bays, and at least doubles the amount of space that we have to carry inventory. We're very committed to carrying the inventory that we need to carry to make sure it's available exactly when you need it and keep those lead times as short as we possibly can. So that will be going in place in the next couple of weeks. And like I said, we're pretty excited about that. We'll be having a big grand opening here. So if there's anybody here that's local to us in Oklahoma City, you'll be getting an invite to our grand opening. And even if you're not local, you'll still be invited and you're welcome to come see us. On the product side, oh, sorry, I'm going to go back one. I'm going to talk a little bit more just about the other things that we had on that list. On the e-learning, that is a conversation that we've had here for the last couple of years, and I do appreciate that we had some customers here recently suggest that this is something that we need to spend some time investing in. We want to make it as easy as possible for you to learn about Jetta, learn about our products, and get your training and your education and your information on your time and when you need it. And so we made a commitment here just in the last week or two to invest in this. We're actually kicking this project off with a meeting later on this afternoon. So we're very excited about that. The other thing that we're investing in is an enterprise-wide ERP system. We recognize that our systems, we're starting to push the limit of our systems and how we service our customers with those systems. So we are in the final stages of identifying and making a decision on investing in a whole new enterprise-wide system. This will allow us to do a lot of things even better than we do it today. From your experience, what you will experience is a much, much higher level of our ability to share information with you in real time, the information that you want, and a lot more of it, a lot more accuracy there, things like your orders and our inventory, what's available, status of your product, all of those things that you want easy access to, all of that will become much easier. And the same for our team, for our team to have a lot more information about your account and what we're doing and where we're at will also become a lot easier too. This system will change our entire organization from order entry to production, shipping, receiving, customer service. It's going to manage the whole thing, so it'll be on one streamlined system. And we're pretty excited about making that investment and moving forward with that. So the important stuff, new products. What are we working on this year? So we've got several things in the works for 2019. For some, depending on where you're at, this is another example of customers telling us that they would like to be able to buy product other than acrylic product for us. Obviously, everybody, I think, probably knows that here at Jetta, everything that we manufacture is an acrylic product. We had some customers talking to us about that they'd like to be able to buy a solid surface product from us. We don't have the ability to do that production here. But what we were able to do, I'm very excited about this, was partner with an organization called Data Quartz. Data Quartz is actually a fairly well-known brand of engineered stone products in Europe. And we were able to partner with them as they were bringing that product into the US and bring that product to customers in certain parts of the country. So if you're in Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Arkansas, Colorado, you are able to purchase this product through us. If you haven't seen it yet, it is absolutely gorgeous. The quality of the product is amazing. We have 13 different types of tubs, 12 different types of sinks. You have never been able to buy sinks from Jetta before, so we're very excited to enter that space with you guys. It's beautiful, beautiful stuff. We hope that we can be working with you to get it into your showroom if we haven't already done so. Very excited to have that as part of our product line. We're working on adding systems to freestanding. This is something that we get asked for fairly regularly, especially when we have, for those of you who've been up to visit Jetta here, we have you guys come in for training. This is one of the things that always seems to come up in our Q&A session and our suggestion session is, can we have air systems on freestanding? So we will be introducing this on limited models, at least to start, but also on our most popular tubs. So our most popular freestanding tubs are the Haley and the Flare, which is, for those of you that know us by item numbers, is our J85, J86, J83, and J84. In addition to our two-piece tubs. So we're pretty close on this. We're just ironing out some final technical details on the keypad and that type of thing. But you should see air baths available from us on freestanding probably sometime in the next, easily in the next 90 days. We should be introducing that to you, and we're pretty excited about that. We also had, this is another specific customer request that we filled the need for. Our two-piece tubs, freestanding tubs, had become pretty popular. And this particular tub that you see here, which are Atlas, we only had that available in end drain. And we had a customer that really needed this in center drain. So this has been added in center drain in 2 sizes, and that product is available now. The pricing for a center drain is exactly the same as the pricing for end drain, and that product is now available and in the warehouse. A couple other things I just want to mention quick before we go into questions that we are not on the slides, but I'd like to talk about things that we're working on, even though they're fairly early in development. And one of those on the product side is technology, and obviously everybody knows about and experiencing the need for a connected home and technology in the products that go into the home. And so we have partnered with a company here recently, and we are doing research and early development right now. And what does that mean for Jetta products? How do we make Jetta products fit into the connected home and provide you that smart product and that ability to have that product in your showroom? I cannot tell you dates of where we would be able to launch something like that. Like I said, we're still in the early development stages of testing and trying and writing kind of product specifications for how we believe that needs to function and how that needs to work. I'm also very interested in getting your suggestions and ideas for what types of features and functionality in a smart product would provide value to your customers. So if you have any suggestions there, would love to hear them, and feel free to send those out. We will make sure that all of you on here have my contact information, my email address, and so feel free to share those comments with me. So I'm going to turn it over to you guys. If you have any questions.
Feel free to unmute your mic, and just if you have any questions or suggestions or needs for your specific location or a specific customer, feel free to ask it now.
Silence. Come on, guys, don't be shy.
Any questions related to new products or where the company's going? Or you can feel free to tap it into the chat if it's easier for you. All right, and it looks like we don't have any questions from anybody, so I want to thank everyone for taking the time this morning to log on and hear from Sarah. And if you have any questions that you think of afterwards, you can feel free to email us your questions. I'll give you Sarah's contact information. You'll have mine. And tomorrow you will be getting a recording of this, as well as a link to do a survey. We always try to improve everything that we offer to our customers, and the best way we can do that is just your feedback. So we'll be sending you a small survey and would love it if you could fill it out. And with that, I hope everybody has a great day and sell lots of Jetta tubs.
Thanks for joining us.